Welcome into SportsCenter. We are live here in Dallas, Texas, where the Cardinals came on the road after 5 excruciating consecutive close losses, and they win in convincing fashion by 10. Trey McBride alongside me, and you all were fantastic on both sides of the football, and as you and I were waiting to come on here live, I just told you how much respect I have for your group, not allowing that series of close losses to bleed into this one.
Yeah.
What's the message in the room before the game tonight about what's going to be required to beat a team who's been great in this building?
Yeah, I mean, we've been so close the last few weeks. We've been battling, and we just have came up a little bit short the last few weeks. So we know how good of a team we can be. We just had to go out there and close the game, and I think that was the big message tonight is let's close the game. In the fourth quarter, let's not let off the gas. Let's put the pedal down and let's close these guys out, and I think that's what we did today.
When it comes to closing the game, again, something you and I were talking about out there, Calais Campbell, man of the year and the oldest guy out there and the largest human on planet Earth, is getting sacks late. I'm just going to give you a chance to brag on that defense. They're sacking Dak. They're turning them over. Yeah. How well did they play?
Man, they played unbelievable tonight. They got the turnover early. We got the fumble out over on the other sideline that they jumped back on it. And then the fumble at the end of the game on our sideline was a game-changing play. They're driving down. They're having a great drive. Going to put it into a one-score game, and then our defense gets a turnover to give us the ball back. So we can go into 4-minute drive. So super proud of our defense. They played extremely well, and they were a huge part of the win tonight for sure.
We talked so much on Countdown about the close calls and this and that. I started with a question about it, but could you give folks an idea of what's required of the group to just keep the faith, particularly in a division? Right. I mean, Seattle, Los Angeles, San Francisco, they're all so good, and you all are a play or two away from being the team who's leading the division.
No doubt.
What is just how does a group lock arms and continue
I think we
forward?
just know who we are inside. We know what kind of team we can be, and like I said, we haven't been getting killed by teams. We're just losing by 1 point here.
But isn't that almost worse in a way? Yeah. Like, isn't that harder?
It
you know
is
what I mean?
hard, but I think the main thing is we just dug deep and really played for each other, went out there and just left it all out on the field. We knew everyone was going to be watching tonight on Monday night, and we just had to leave it all out on the field and go win.
All right, about that. When we do Countdown, we start 6 Eastern, 5 local. You're talking to Ryan Clark, and I got a chance to say hello in person, introduce myself, and you said, I just want to play well enough that I'm up here with me on SportsCenter. I'm like, well, look, go ball out, and you can take care of that. Yeah. You get another touchdown. You do what you have done all year long. What is your mentality of what you can do on this gigantic stage tonight to get you guys in the win column?
Yeah, I feel like, when I'm out there, I feel like I can make plays all over the field. And, we missed a couple early, but Jacoby kept coming back to me, and that touchdown in the end zone was a huge play for us. And the seam at the end, I mean, Jacoby's playing so well. He's giving me the ball when I need it, and I'm just so proud of our offense. We played very well tonight.
We were laughing because a game earlier this year against Green Bay, you had 2 touchdowns. What'd you tell me? You said I should have had 3. And I was laughing because you were so angry in that game on the bench. You looked like you were just furious at the universe, but you channeled that rage in such a positive way that night. There are a ton of young tight ends that are really playing at a high level. Yeah. What has happened for you over the course of these last couple of years that you have become a true weapon in your offense?
I think just continue to stay down, just make plays, and when the ball comes, you make plays. And like you said, you're not going to make them all, and you got to just focus on the next one. You can't let that one play behind you, affect the rest of the game. So keep going, make the next play, and like you said in that Green Bay game, come back and score a couple more times. But there's so many great tight ends out there right now, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Right on. Next play is a great mentality, I think, for life for all of us, whatever it is you're doing, because what's happened, and the next play is the only thing any of us can control. You mentioned Jacoby Brissett. And this isn't a loaded question meant to get anyone in trouble. This isn't about who didn't play tonight. It's just about Jacoby Brissett.
Yep.
In the games where he has been your starting quarterback, what has been the best thing he has done to give your offense and your team a chance to win games?
Jacoby's a real pro. He's a guy who does everything the right way. He, does everything during the week, watches all the film, does everything the right way. And I think one thing that Jacoby does is he keeps us calm. He keeps us poised in the huddle, and he really gives us confidence. He's going to talk to everybody. He's going to tell us how he's feeling, what he wants us to do, and he's going to trust his guys. He's going to give us chances. He's going to, throw us the ball when we're covered, and he's going to give us chances. And I'm just so proud of the way he played. He's an unbelievable quarterback, unbelievable guy, and I'm super proud of him.
We showed some of his sort of the travels, right, from where he's been since in these last few years. It's been a different team every year because he is exactly what you described, a professional who is able to fill in when called upon and give his team a chance to win. And you see the smile on his face, and he afterwards just talked about just trying to do his job and be present week to week. I think it's such a tricky job to be that guy, right? Because I'm sure he wants to play, and then when he gets the chance to play, to be able to play at the level, I just have such appreciation for that, and it sounds like you really do as well.
I do too, man. He comes in, he works so hard, and I think the main thing about him is he's prepared. Whether he's going to back up the starter, he prepares the same way, and I feel so confident going into a game with Jacoby. He does everything the right way. He knows how to deliver the balls to the guys, and most importantly, he's just a great person, and I love playing for him.
Well, you played phenomenal. It was cool. I joked with the folks that there's never been anybody that asked to come up here before the game, and you made good on it. You were fantastic out there. Truly one of the young stars in the league, not just your position, but on offense. So continued good health, most importantly, and maybe this is a building block. You guys have been so close to winning games tonight. You left no doubt. Continued success, man.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be on here, and more excited for our team, our guys to just continue to build on this. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. We'll do it again somewhere down the road.
Man.
All right.
Thank you so much.
As the happy Cardinal fans are cheering here.